Welcome back to Main Street Living. Cheryl and Danielle, I think we can agree everyone's careers kind of been flipped on its side as people are still adjusting to working from home, right?
Yeah, look at us.
Absolutely. Yeah, not being able to leave the house. And I can't really think of someone who travels maybe more than a basketball scout. So, I mean, coming up, we're going to hear from our national basketball scout and recruiting analyst, Adam Finkelstein, to see how his life has changed and how he's working from home.
My name is Adam Finkelstein. I've worked in college basketball recruiting for the last 10 years, 15 really, last 10 for ESPN. Normally I would have spent the last month in Boston, New York, Baltimore, Kansas City, and Dallas, I believe, but haven't really gone anywhere. So here's a look at what my normal day in the new normal would look like. So our mornings are spent on the computer doing second grade virtual classroom and trying to learn letters to get ready for kindergarten. Spend most of my days with my kids. My wife works in a hospital, so I'm home with our 7-year-old and our 4-year-old. This is usually our afternoons and our biggest triumph of the now 8 weeks, teaching the 7-year-old to ride her bike without training wheels and kind of unexpectedly getting the 4-year-old to follow suit. So now we're in my home office, and this is where the day ends, or at least maybe even begins for me professionally. My wife gets home about 5 o'clock, and that's really when I go to work, at least consistently, because she takes the kids, and I dive into my professional life. Normally in the spring, as I said, travel around the country watching the best high school prospects in the country, and come back during the week and try and digest that all here, whether I'm looking into further video, recording my notes. But that's usually the process from Monday through Thursday. That's obviously all changed now, so the only thing we have is to dive into the video from the recent high school season. So I'll watch film here, I'll make calls here, do my due diligence trying to research the character of prospects. We also create content here. We've been doing more of that the last couple of months. People are at home looking for content, so if I'm recording a podcast, that'll be right here as well. With me is ESPN National Director of Recruiting, Paul Biancardi. So, Coach, thanks for joining me.
Nothing else I'd rather do on a Friday afternoon, Adam, than talk ball with you.
Usually stay here most of the late afternoon into the evening and pretty much all weekend trying to get ahead for the coming week because I know I'm going to have the kids. So my wife and I just rotate on that basis, do the best we can as I know everybody else is. So I hope it was interesting. I'm not sure it was, but that is the look at my new normal, which is very different from what we are accustomed to. Hope everybody stays safe and healthy.